Okay.
Welcome back, everybody.
To
Adventurous. That's right. We are back for another episode, another thrilling chapter.
Ooh, the page has turned once again.
That's right. We have we were lacking some combat in the last couple of episodes. So last week I made her fight some things, and she's ready to fight more things.
Yes.
So we're going to jump right back into some combat here pretty quick.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add? Are you ready to go? You excited?
I am excited. I think I'm ready to get back to the fens a little bit.
And you have short rested, but you have not long rested in a while.
No.
But luckily warlocks get a little bit of their stuff back on short rest. So you should be ready-ish to go, I think.
All right.
Well, are you ready for it?
I do believe I am.
Well, then I will let you take it away. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Adventurous.
Turns out, things in the skyline aren't as sunny as they may seem. The Gallows family has sunk their claws into even the MMCD, though I shouldn't be that surprised about that. And I had decided to get to closer to the bottom of this whole endeavor. I went to the northern sky docks. I'd been told by a hesitant ally, Marlowe Gallows, that Silas had a meeting with Officer Calloway. I had got there in time and hid while they discussed something or other, something nefarious. But it seems that they knew at least someone was watching them, and they managed to open a rift, with help of whom I believe might be Jessica Cass. I did manage to close the rift, however, after a fight with a few Gloamspawn, but some got away and dived down to the fens below. However, I did find a working lift and decided to go down and help out with this Gloamspawn problem. I'm now in the Mudmarket, and this is not an ideal situation.
Not an ideal situation indeed, as as a reminder, the doors swung open of the rift, and a family ran by being chased by one of these Gloamspawn, and you tried to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
I missed.
But you missed, and the greenish hue of your powers lit up the Mudmarket, and you saw this tall, towering, this 12-foot tall Gloamspawn stand up over everything, and screams and chaos erupt around you. And we're going to not necessarily roll initiative for combat, but we're going to roll initiative for things happen.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah. Horrible, a 9.
A 9, okay. Well, maybe that kind of makes sense a little bit because you had acted slightly already. And so when you first come out, you're kind of expecting, I don't know if you knew what you were expecting, but...
Probably not.
Probably not this?
Yeah.
As you come out, you see this big 12-foot tall, like, kind of humanoid, almost like, in my head, I'm thinking like Anubis.
Oh.
Yes, where all these other ones are very dog-like in their appearance. They look like little miniature werewolves, where they're hunched forward and chompy-teethed and whatnot. But then this guy standing up, this big, tall shape with sort of like a wolf's head or a jackal head or something like that. Very Anubis-esque in my brain.
Okay, that's cool.
Kind of standing around and just like swinging at various people going by, and you see like the claws like pass through people, and again that sort of bruised look that happens from these shadow creatures. But with this 9, you notice that the chaos is just kind of spread out, and instead of having an opportunity to fight this guy, you see him disappear into the midst. This was kind of far away that was happening, and you look right, you look left, and with a 9, I'm going to say that 2 groups on either side of you. You see some panicked civilians.
Okay.
People in the market. One side of you to the right, one of these gloam hounds. Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh, that's
gloam
fun.
hound is cornering them into like next to a vendor stall and like going in for the attack. And then the other side, you see a vendor stall that the roof has crumbled in, and there is one guy supporting it.
Oh.
And some family underneath trying to get out. And you have a moment to decide
Okay.
which one you want to head to, if you want to at all, or if you want to abandon this and head for the spawn themselves. You have to make choices. And there can be different choices that you make. It can be combat, it can be persuasion or distraction, or it can be intimidation, or it can be any sort of thing you want. I just want you to think it all out.
So the Gloamhound is cornering a group.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, there's another group.
But there's like
the
like
roof is collapsed.
Yeah, we'll say there's like a tall orc guy holding the roof, but like somebody's pinned underneath, and they're trying to get everybody out before the roof finishes collapsing.
How far are these points from each other?
How far are they from each other? I don't know. I don't know that I described distance of the Mudmarket. I think because you can see them close by, I would say that either side, they're within 100 feet of you. Probably maybe within like 50 feet,
Okay.
I would say, on either way.
So I'd have to dash.
Yeah. Or here's an idea. You roll a D100 and I'll roll a D100.
Oh, is that how many feet?
How many
there
feet
are?
it is away? So I'll do the attacking hound is 50 feet away to your right.
Okay, and I got a 40.
Okay, so the
So-
other one is about 40 feet away to your left.
Okay. Okay. I want. Okay. Feet off
Mm-hmm.
to the attacker. Okay. I had to math this out.
You look like you're that meme right now of that lady with all the
with
math
all the math
equation.
looking around. Yeah. I feel like oh, what was her name? Forgot the name. I feel like Ladybug right now, or whatever her name was. I haven't watched that show in years.
Oh, that old cartoon you used to watch?
Yeah. Listeners, if any of you have watched that show, Miraculous, there it is.
There you
That's the name. If any of you have watched that show, you might know what I'm talking about.
How do you even remember that? You were like 4.
I watched that thing till I was like 8.
Okay.
Anyway. But yes. Towards the Gloamspawn attacking
Mm-hmm.
the other people, I cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay, thaumaturgy.
This has been more useful than I thought it would be. And I want to create a loud sound
Okay.
towards 30 feet in the direction of the attacking Gloamhound, kind of diagonally so that it's behind it. What do I want to do? I want to distract it. So I guess I can make any sound.
Well, what do you know about the rifts and the gloam and all that?
Well, they're made by the emotions, and they're
So what sound could you make that would, you know?
okay. So 30 feet. So it's technically 10 feet closer to me
Yeah.
than the guy,
Yeah.
but that's fine. I just want to get it away.
Mm-hmm.
So I cast Thaumaturgy, and I make this might be a bad idea. I want to make a piercing scream.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
And
I
it's
like this.
loud.
Yeah.
It can be very loud. And yeah, it just makes a noise.
It does make a noise. I will say I'm going to make you roll for the persuasion or intimidation. I'll let you decide.
I want to distract this thing away from the people.
Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and roll? And yeah, we'll say 10 or higher. This thing is not smart. 10 or higher,
Okay.
it goes for it. Below that, it doesn't work.
Intimidation?
Yeah, or persuasion.
Can I add my D4 from the bracelet?
I mean, it's an ability check. I said you could. Why? What'd you get so far?
I got an 8.
Okay.
So it's
With your plus?
yeah.
Man,
I have a +6 on intimidation. I rolled a 2.
you're bad at rolling.
I rolled a 2 on the D4. It's a 10.
All right, I said if it was a 10 or above.
Okay.
So we'll say, how about this? With just a 10, it turns and looks towards you maybe it wasn't the distraction you were necessarily hoping for. Okay. But
Distracted.
this thing, for the moment, is looking your way.
And the other people are 50 feet away from me. I might. I can at least get there
Okay.
to the other people. I see this thing sees me. I am going to gather the mist around me and misty step
Okay.
30 feet
Okay.
towards the other people and move 20 feet
All right.
to them.
Okay.
I used up my actions, so I can't do anything with this yet.
No, but you're there.
I'm
Okay.
there.
Roll for me another intimidation or persuasion, this time at advantage.
17.
Okay. You bamf with that swirling green misty magic poof. The flash from Marv's sword, swirling around you too. And as you make this 20-yard dash or 20-foot dash to the people, you look back and you see that this thing, attracted maybe by the magic, attracted by the swirling mists, you don't know, but it, combined with your scream, changed it up. I liked that. With your use of Misty Step means you're down a spell, though. Or no, you get one free one, or no?
Nope.
You're down one spell now? Okay. I'll allow it. So you bamf it over, you come over, there's this orc guy, he's holding the roof up, and he goes, "Oh, you gotta help me. I'm barely holding on." But
okay.
You lost your turn?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to roll for this guy. We're going to say that as you're looking over towards the other family who was cornered, they see their moment and they bolt.
Okay.
So now they had gone ahead of you in initiative, technically, but you used your turn to distract. So we're going to say that I'm going to roll a strength check for this orc.
Oh.
He is holding up this roof. Down underneath, you see a little girl pulling on her mom. Her mom's leg is trapped underneath a structure here. So he gets strength. So he gets a 12, which is bare minimum.
Ooh.
So he is straining. You can see the veins, the muscles in his arms holding this thing up. He's like, I don't know how much I got here. And then we are going to see what this Gloamhound does on its turn. It is going to rush towards you as fast as it can. It can move 40 feet, so it's going to use its action to close the full distance, but it will not be able to attack you this round. But if it was, or not the full distance, but it would be
It's
closing.
10 feet away.
Yeah, it's 10 feet away. It's close, but it's not within melee technically yet. So it moves towards you, and as it moves toward you, you see some flashing going over the top of the Mudmarket, different colors. You see what seems like maybe a fire has started further in. So there's a lot of chaos happening more than just here.
I wanted to ask you this earlier, but we were in the middle of combat. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Have I, as a PI and former MMCD, ever seen a group of Gloamspawn that have matching forms like this?
Make a history check. I will say, because you asked it, that you get advantage, because that's cool.
An 11? I swear this dice is cursed.
I don't think it's necessarily the fact that you're sure one way or the other, but it's the first time you've seen it. And I will say that it'd be weird
to have the matching.
Yeah, but I wouldn't also say that it's... I don't know. I think it would just strike you as strange. I don't know that it would strike you as like, this is something new.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
With an 11.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, okay, that's weird. It's like a team.
Yeah.
Which is weird. But,
okay.
Yeah.
I think I've seen like matching
You've seen
forms
similar
before,
ones before, yeah.
So
yeah. The fact that it was 5 and they all came out, but then the 2 that you fought up top were not like this. Yeah. So I think it's just strange.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
But anyway, that thing closed to the 10-foot gap. You see this chaos erupting in the area behind. I'm going to make a general roll for what's happening in the Mudmarket. Okay. And yeah, same thing. You basically get the equivalent of like explosions happening, whether they are magical or not is hard to tell. It is your turn. There's this guy holding the roof in front of you and a Gloamhound close behind.
Another question.
Yeah.
As I'm seeing the scene, are any, from what I can see, are there any MMCAD officers that usually, are around the Mudmarket, are they fighting?
No, you get a perception check at disadvantage now. I think not necessarily because you can't see so much as it's chaos. It'd be hard to tell.
A 5.
A 5. You don't see anything. But you also couldn't really see anything. The Mudmarket is a cluster of vendor stalls and nonsense. You can barely see 20 feet before you'd have to take a turn to go around another vendor stall. So you were at an open spot where the lift was, but further in from here, it's hard to tell. All right, your turn.
So, okay, so this guy, he's holding it up.
Yeah, he's
the
straining
lady's
under the
leg
roof.
is tracked.
Yeah.
I do want to try and help him lift this kind of vendor stall off of her leg.
Okay, so he's holding the roof. So she's stuck down below underneath like something else. He's basically keeping the roof from falling any further on her. Okay. So you want to help lift the thing off of her leg?
Yeah, I want to help lift the thing off her leg.
Okay. There's a little girl down there. She looks up at you and she's like, "Help my mommy."
All right,
and
I got it.
The lady's like, "It's okay, honey. We'll get it." And then so the lady kind of braces herself to try to help, and you're going to pull at the same time. Okay, athletics check, and you technically could add your D4 for that.
This dice is cursed.
Do you need a new dice?
I might. I have rolled above a 10 once.
All right, everybody, hold on. I'm going to go get the daughter a new dice.
Wait, what?
We got her something new, folks. Ugh, God. Your dice was cursed. Your dice was cursed before, last week, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to see
hang on. I have a plus to athletics. I forgot about that. I got a 6.
Did you add the D4?
Yeah.
With the D4?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh. Always got to tell me when you roll the nat 1s. Okay. You go to pull, and this is like one of those things where with this, you realize immediately, no way in heck are you pulling this off this lady's leg.
Okay.
This is beyond your ability to, even with adrenaline, pull this thing off. You're going to need to think of a different way to handle this situation because she is stuck more than you thought.
What is pinning her? It's like a beam? Is it a counter?
Yeah, basically, like these are vendor stalls, but they're not temporary. They're very permanent. So a lot of them are made with like steel and wood and stuff like that. I would say it's almost like a section of wall that fell off the sides. So these are like permanent vendor stalls, if that makes sense. So we'll say it's a little combination of like concrete and steel that is pinning her leg down.
Okay.
Yeah. So Marv, I even think, pipes up right as you do this, and he goes, "Maybe if I was real, I could help, but you're not pulling that one off. You're going to have to think of something else."
Right. And this thing is 10 feet away.
It is now, yeah.
My bonus actions. Unless that was a bonus action.
Attempt?
Yeah.
So you have your bonus action and you technically have your movement.
I technically save my spells. But my only bonus actions are really spells. Okay. So I don't want this thing to okay. Can you help me here?
Sure.
Outside of my spells, because literally all of my bonus actions are spells. What would count as a bonus action in this situation? That, because I can't really attack it.
Well, let's see. You can, it should be something that's very quick, generally speaking. Lifting a pillar is not it. Very quick. I don't know. Pulling something out of your pocket and using it, like a potion, would count as a bonus action. Stuff like that. Pulling a tool out, things of that nature.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you could try to search maybe for something.
I forgot. I have a crowbar.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I didn't realize I had a crowbar. Okay.
Some leverage. I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I think so for your bonus action, I would allow you to pull it out and get it ready.
Yeah, I pull it out and wedge it under the concrete.
But that's going to be your turn. Okay.
Unfortunately, but I can't do anything else.
So I'm rolling. Okay. This thing is going to rush for you and attack you.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're the one that distracted it.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
This kind of four-legged, it's probably only waist tall, maybe chest tall.
Oh, it's small.
It's small.
Oh, okay.
Compared to the other thing. But yeah, like a little mini werewolf. Maybe shoulder height, maybe chest height, somewhere in there. But it's still rushes towards you on all fours. As it gets close to you, it like pulls up its sort of shadowy, moving mouth and everything. It is going to make an attack against you, but that is only a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay. So with a 12, it
close.
tries to bite at you. You wedge the crowbar out, but you were able
Dodge
to
out of the way.
dodge out of the way. Your trench coat flapping in the breeze. Yeah, it's right next to you.
Okay.
But so is this family and the stuck thing. It is your... Oh, wait, no. I got to make a strength check for my dude. Really passed it.
Okay.
Gets that little adrenaline boost.
It holds it
Dad
up.
mode.
Nice.
And he even gets a few inches up higher
All right.
with a 19 on his strength roll.
Hang on.
Okay, now it is your turn.
I have this crowbar.
You have a crowbar ready to help. I will give you advantage on any athletics check with the power of science and leverage.
All right, class. Let's take. Let's learn about in physics. We're gonna learn about leverage today.
We'll say you gotta.
Actually, just for that extra little bit,
Mhm.
I called the little kid and say, "Hey, kid, come on, we push on this."
Make a
know if that would
persuasion
do
check.
anything,
I'm gonna roll.
but-
Okay, make a persuasion check. For the you can do it at advantage because her mom is stuck under a thing. She might want to help.
At persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 6.
Did you roll another nat 1?
I rolled a nat 1, but you said with advantage. Then I rolled a 2.
It
I
might
don't
be you.
understand
It might
this.
be you. Little girl's not gonna help you. So
Okay.
you don't get a little extra bonus.
That's fine.
Okay. She is too distraught. It's hard to calm down the crying child.
That's fine. But I can
You
roll.
can do the athletics check with advantage with this crowbar, and
The
you
crowbar.
+4 also from this course of energy from your thingy.
plus the D4.
Well, the D4, yeah.
Advantage. Never mind, dice. That was a good roll. I got a non-natural 20 without the D4
Okay.
because I rolled
You
an
were
18.
throwing it on there anyway.
Yeah, a 23.
A 23. The little girl's
Ooh.
too sad. She can't help you. You look down at this red gem bracelet that you have that you're wearing on your wrist from Lena and Jessa inadvertently, and it courses through with a little bit of red magic, gives you that extra boost.
Little
And
bit
with
of red,
the
little bit
power of
green.
leverage, you lift or you push down.
push
I guess
down
you push
and
down, and it's just enough to free this lady from this thing. She is going to see if she can crawl out. A 19.
Woohoo.
Nice. So she starts to crawl out, her leg very wounded,
Ugh.
but is able to, with the help of her daughter, get up to 1 foot and start hopping.
Okay.
And so they start hopping. However, you are still under the roof. And
I have my movement.
Oh, you do have your movement. Okay. If you do your movement,
This thing isn't melee with me, but
that's up to you. But or you can try to push it back or something on your turn. But this guy, I would say that Gloamhound is not under the roof, but you are. That was your action, so you still have your movement.
okay.
You can always flank around something. You don't have to leave combat.
I guess that's true. Okay, I do want to flank around it.
Okay.
So I'm still in combat with this thing, but
So you flank around it. It follows you.
Okay.
It's in your thing. The guy still under the roof for now. He's going to have to try to
dash out.
dash out, let go, all that sort of stuff.
Okay. Could I don't know if this is a good idea or if I can, but can I push this thing?
Push what thing?
The Gloamspawn.
You can shove.
I can shove it?
I mean, as a thing, shove is a ability in D&D. But it's an attack action.
Oh, so I can't do it.
You can't do it this round. Why, you want it to be under there?
Yeah.
You could do that maybe next round if you communicate with the guy.
Okay. I think I tell the guy, hold on for a little bit longer. We can crush this thing.
He looks back at you and he goes, "Okay, you help my wife. I'll do it." And he sits there and he's straining under the roof.
Okay. Okay. We can do this.
You have a plan.
I have a plan now.
Okay, I like it. Okay, I believe that was your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna roll again. Okay. This time, as you're kind of you watch this lady scamper over towards the lift with her daughter. The guy watching, with worry. You kind of look back that direction towards the lift.
Oh.
and towards the far side of the Mudmarket where that other group was. And I think you start hearing the telltale sounds of the MMCD whistle being blown.
Wait, is it a whistle, like a siren or a whistle?
No, like they have whistles on them. They're whistling. They're trying to direct people. Corrupt as though they may be, a rift is not good.
Yeah.
And the Gloamspawn also not good.
That's good.
So they are, in fact, helping a little bit.
Okay, that's nice.
You can hear that noise. I would say that you also get to make a perception check.
Oh.
As you're looking that way with some stuff that I rolled.
Perception?
Yeah.
A 7.
A 7? Okay.
Wait, a 10.
A 10. With a 10, you just see a shape move in the dark.
Shape.
We'll say you get a flash of like purple.
Is it human shaped or is it?
It is human shaped.
Oh.
You get a flash of purple.
Purple.
Darts by.
Light or color?
Just a color,
okay.
like a fabric color.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then it is this thing's turn. It is going. I said it followed you. It is going to turn. It is going to lunge, and it is going to bite. A natural 17.
That does
hit. I believe it's going to hit you. Only 4 damage. However, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh no. A 6.
A 6 with Constitution saving throw. Okay. You feel a little sap of energy, and you are going to take an additional just 2 more. So 6
damage?
total damage as your strength is sapped away from you a little bit with that bite.
That's not bad. Okay.
And now it is your turn.
All right. Is the guy still holding on?
Oh, he's got to roll one last time. I'm going to say he gets advantage now because his wife is free. He got a 13. It's starting to get hard for him, but he's still holding on.
I got this. Okay.
He goes, oh, whatever you're going to do it now.
I say, get ready, and I want to try and shove this thing or tackle it.
Let me look up the rules. I don't think you have to tackle it. I think you can shove it. So let's go to the shove action.
Target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw.
So it's a contested strength roll.
Yeah.
Just like a grapple or something like that. Okay, this thing is not entirely very strong, but neither are you. All right, contested strength.
I did really good for once.
I mean, he got a 9.
Oh, yeah, I got a 19.
Okay, with a 9, and this thing being smaller than you, Marv's like, let's shove this thing, and then you guys shove it. You can, it says...
I can push it 5 feet away?
Yeah, target, 5 feet.
Is
Push
that
it 5
enough?
feet away from you. I think in the case of this, I said you were under it and you moved around the creature. That's enough. So you shove it
I want to
under that.
shove it under the thing.
Okay.
And say, now, to the orc guy.
Okay, well, on his turn,
On his turn,
he will crunch it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to roll another dice for what's happening out in the thing. Okay. You hear this loud crash in the vendor stall center, and you hear this low kind of guttural, like, bleh, noise again. And you hear the, like, sound of a whistle from the MMCD officers being cut short, and, like, some people, like, screaming and all sorts of fun stuff.
Okay.
That's what you hear.
All sorts of fun stuff.
So fun. And it is this guy's turn. He goes, all right, here we go. And he is going to attempt to let go and do a dexterity saving throw,
To get out.
To get out. So with that, I'm going to say
You can do it.
it's a 12. It's not the best in the world, but I think with that, this guy, I'm going to say he, with a grunt, he kind of like pushes up as hard as he can and pushes the roof up, and then he goes for a dive out. On his way out, he's going to take a little bit of damage from the falling roof, hitting his leg, but he is able to get out, and this thing goes crunch down on this creature. Let's go with like a 3d6.
Oh.
Kind of like crunching damage. I don't
Crunching
believe there's damage for this.
Bludgeoning?
Or yeah, bludgeoning. So 4, 5, 15.
Oh, wow.
15 damage, and this thing is knocked prone underneath rubble.
Oh, okay.
So effectively, this thing has not been destroyed, but depending on athletics or whatever, it is trapped for the time being.
Okay.
The guy limps over to his wife. They say, "Thank you.
Get to safety."
We'll do our best," and they start running away from the Mudmarket.
Okay.
Well done. Applause.
Yay.
I'm going to say for the moment, it's your turn. Are you planning on dealing with this thing or leaving it trapped? It is, in fact, made of somewhat
It's not exactly solid.
non-Newtonian fluids.
Non-Newtonian gases.
Smokes and gases, yeah. So, it might have advantages on getting out of certain things like this, but it is for the time being trapped. It's up to you what you want to do.
I can hear, screams from the big one.
And people and...
do I still have my crowbar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I put away the crowbar first.
Okay.
I'd rather deal with the big one. This is currently a slightly incapacitated threat.
Okay.
That thing is not.
So you have your
dangerous.
movement and action. If you're diving further in, I'm going to make one roll for this thing.
Okay.
If it manages to get out, we're going to still be in combat with this thing. If it manages to not get out, then it got a 2.
Oh, okay.
So with a 2, it struggles. You see the rebel moving, but it's not your concern for the time being. Maybe you can deal with it later or someone else will.
Okay. So you
book it into the Mudmarket. Okay. Leaving combat somewhat for the time now, you dash in through the Mudmarket. Stalls that just a couple days ago you walked through here. And you are kind of heading towards where you came down with the gondola was kind of like far central. You are heading towards the center of the Mudmarket. You know that the same direction on the far side is Harima, the
Hatter
orc, half dwarf, hatter person's shop.
That could be a what are those called when the letters match? When the letters match the beginning.
Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on this? An alliteration.
Alliteration.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. What is?
Rima the half orc, half dwarf hatter.
Oh, that's true. I see.
I just saw that.
Yeah. Anyway, you know that her shop is this direction also, but you dash in. Full dash speed, you're going past people running the other way. You see somebody who has those telltale bruises like all across their neck and chest, and they're like unconscious on the ground with some MMCD officer tending to them.
Oh, okay.
You hear whistling and all this stuff. So it is pure
chaos.
Pure chaos. This is bad. This is one of the worst Gloamspawn attacks that you have seen. And you're jumping over rubble, you're cutting through. Where are you headed?
I want to head towards the source of the loud, low grumbling and most screams.
Okay, go ahead and make for me we'll go with perception check. And we'll see how well you get to said thing.
14.
The 14. Okay, you start weaving through, you hear other screams and whatnot. You know that there was more than just the one other guy. There were 5 total, so there's presumably more of these gloam hounds
somewhere.
But you managed to leap over a vendor stall that had squirrel kebabs. And you dive underneath the one that was selling silks, and you come into this clearing in the near center of the Mudmarket.
That just reminded me of something. So, completely irrelevant question. Is that watch guy anywhere?
The watch guy?
Yeah.
The guy who was trying to sell you a watch.
Yeah. He was really creepy, and I want to know if he was anywhere.
We'll say as you dive underneath the silks, you see him. He has like 10 watches on each arm, and he's currently raiding the silk cart.
Oh.
And he's like, nothing to see here. Do you want a watch for sale? I don't remember what he sounded like. I did it randomly.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I just say, you know what, never mind.
And we'll say you dive through, do a cool roll. And as you pop up into, you hold your hat.
Yeah.
Yes. As you pop up into this kind of somewhat of a clearing, somewhat of a knockdown vendor stall, you come into this room where you see, or this clearing, where you see this thing, this sort of Anubis-esque creature kind of standing at more of a combat position. It's crouched down a little bit, and it is currently slashing its massive arm across at a bunch of MMCD officers. You see 3 of these MMCD officers on the far side of you, and then this thing.
Okay.
And with that, I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh, we're re-rolling. Oh,
yes, we are re-rolling. This is new.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
For a 22.
For a 22, heck yeah. Okay, well then you, kind of probably accurately, get to go first here.
All right. So I come into this clearing, and I see this thing, this big gloam Anubis-looking thing attacking the MMCD.
Uh-huh. We'll say that most of the MMCD officers you see, they're already pretty beat up. Some things were happening while you were fighting that other stuff. And there is a lot of chaos happening.
All right. I want to just start this off with a slash from my sword for an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you're doing a range. So we'll say as you come into the clearing, you're about 30 feet away from this thing, but you're staying ranged and you're going that thing. Marv
gotta get
power courses through the blade.
The green kind of slash goes out from it.
Okay.
And does this hit? Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
Yes. Okay.
And with a slash through the air, carving magical energy slashes towards this thing.
You get 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Let me start typing that down. So 9 damage. I think this thing had just got done slashing and knocking unconscious one of the MMCD officers. It gets pushed back and slid to the side. The other 2 are trying their best. They got their crossbow, their standard issue crossbows out, and they're trying to get clear.
Okay.
But you do 9 damage.
9?
Can you please make for me a intimidation check with that?
Oh.
I'm going to see if you did enough and caused enough chaos for it to change its attention. It's, again, they're not terribly smart.
That is not a good intimidation roll. 9.
9? Okay. This thing's still facing the MMCD officers. Maybe that's good for you, maybe not. It is locked in on a target.
I am going to use my bonus action to, as this Eldritch Blast kind of hits it, also some of that green light remains. I am going to cast Hexblade's Curse on this
So remember
thing.
that you should do that first.
Oh.
I'll allow you to retroactively do it this time, but in the future, you can do bonus actions first, don't forget.
Okay. Oh,
like rage and stuff. Because you get a little extra damage, right?
So that would be 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, we'll say that same effect, it hits it, it wraps around it, and a little extra of damage goes down. So 11 damage as your Eldritch Blast latches on.
I'm not going to move.
Okay, then it is its turn. It is going to raise its like muscular arms on either side of its body, and you see the glint of shadow claws, and it is going to again multi-attack though against these 2 remaining MMCD officers.
What about the third one?
He got knocked unconscious just as you came in. The first one misses, luckily.
Okay.
The second guy, we'll say there's this young human guy, longer brown hair. He's got the crossbow raised all shakily. He's never dealt with something like this before. He gets hit for 9 damage.
Oh.
Still up, barely.
Okay.
But again, that bruising form, it's not like a real wound. It's like getting under the skin.
Okay.
Okie dokie. I'm going to make a roll for something. Can you please tell me what your passive perception is?
10.
10? Okay. Over your shoulder, you see a crossbow bolt.
Oh.
Zip right past you. You feel the whoosh. And you see a crossbow bolt collide into this thing.
Oh. From behind me.
From behind you.
Okay.
But as you turn to look, nothing there. Not that you can see any.
Okay.
It has now come back around to your turn. The arrow sunk into this thing, by the way, and it still did not adjust So we come back around to your turn. It's locked in on these MMCD officers.
Yeah. I want to shout at this thing.
You want to shout?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to shout as loud as I can. Hey, big, dog shadow thing.
Wow.
It's
Aggressive.
This
That's
is
Marv saying that. Wow, nice. Real
I'm
convincing.
in a stressful situation, okay?
Come on, I trained you to insult people in stressful situations. That was like rule number 7.
I didn't listen to that class.
Kids these days.
But I shout at that thing.
Okay.
I say, over here.
Trying to get its attention.
Pick on someone. Well, pick on someone to your own ability.
There you go. Okay. So this is I'm going to say this is like a free, are you trying to move at all this turn or no? I'll give it to you as like a free action to yell if you're trying to intimidate it.
Yeah.
I would say this is probably a bonus action.
Okay. Do I need to, I should roll?
Yeah, if that's what you're trying to do, then
Yeah.
you can intimidate and you can add your little D4 business.
I might not need to. That is a intimidation 24.
24.
I got an 18.
We'll say, as you like yell and Marv's like, come on, I told you better. You yell again and he's like, I'll help you out. And we'll say the like glow from the sword comes up and like glows in your eyes and your horns glow green for a second.
Nice.
And cause a little extra intimidation factor from Marv. As you yell towards this thing, it kind of like pauses its growl and sideswipe towards the thing. And it like does that creepy, like almost 180 degree head turn.
Oh.
Like horror movie style.
Okay.
And it sniffs the air. And then we'll say it turns its body towards you.
Okay. I just imagine like whenever you see one of those robots, like just the head turns and then the rest of the body turns.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Kind
of creepy. I'll give that to you as a bonus action. What are you intending to do?
Now that this thing has attention on me, since it's far away, I am just going to, I have Hexblades on it now. So I am going to, again, cast an Eldritch Blast, but this thing is focusing on me now.
Yes, so go ahead, launch that forward.
Okay. 14?
A 14 hits.
Okay. Not great. A 7.
Plus Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, sorry, 9.
So 9 damage.
9 damage.
Is there anything else that happens with Hexblade Curse? I forget. Or is it only when they die or something like that?
Give me things. Against the curse.
When you crit on a 19 or something.
I crit on a 19 or 20. I gain a +2 bonus damage rolls, and I regain 8 hit points if it dies.
Okay. So it has turned towards you. You do another 9 damage to it. And, okay. That was your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You're staying put?
Yep. I want this thing to be on me now.
And with a rear back of its 12-foot tall frame, it does the same thing that the other ones do, and it bends forward on all fours like a crazy werewolf beast, and it bounds towards you at a high speed. As it closes, because it has a 50-foot movement.
Oh, wow.
It closes towards you. It is going to attempt to do its special thing.
Uh-oh. What is that?
So it's going to, as it gets close to you, instead of the multi-attack that you were kind of thinking for, I'm going to say it opens up its mouth.
Oh.
And like a swarm of what looks like bugs, but shadow dots flies out towards you. And they start clinging onto you. It's almost like a sticky thing. It's kind of like holding you in place.
Oh, okay.
It is going to attempt to make a restraining attack on you. That is a 16.
What would
to hit?
Oh, to hit? Yeah, that hit.
Okay. Can you please make? Or no, you were just restrained. I'm sorry. That's it. It's me succeeding.
Oh. Okay.
And so you start to feel these like dots of shadow cling to your coat, cling to your sword, holding your arm down or your sword down at your side.
Oh.
And you are restrained, but that is its attack action for that. And so it is going to get up in your business and stand back up to its full height.
Yeah.
Probably almost
12 feet, you said?
Yeah, 12 feet. So 2/3 taller than you or something like that almost, right?
Yeah.
This thing leaning down towards you, and then it pulls its claws out, sharpens them again. Okay. And that is its turn.
What are the rules of being restrained?
So restrained is just that you cannot move. You can still attack.
I didn't know if that was restrained or grappled.
Restrained. Here we go. Restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So next time, he is going to have potentially 2 attack with advantage attack on you, restrained. However, you can attempt on your turn to break free of this.
I can.
As an action.
As an action.
Or take the disadvantage attacks. It's up to... But it is not your turn.
Oh, it isn't?
No. As, once again, your passive perception was what?
A 10.
Yeah. Another flash of a crossbow bolt flies out from the shadows behind you and sinks into this thing with force.
Oh, wow.
The crossbow bolt maybe having a little bit of an extra boost of energy or something like that. As it flies past you, again, you look over your shoulder, just
Nothing.
shadow, just nothing. And we're coming back around to your turn.
Okay. I do want to try and break out of this,
Okay.
I think.
So that's going to be your action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check, an athletics check.
6, that is... a check. Still horrible. A 6.
Oof. No. You go to struggle and you can barely move. That action did not work. So you
Bonus action.
You have a bonus action, but you do not have movement. So it depends on what that bonus action is.
Since I can't really do anything, I am going to, I think, cast... Yeah, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade.
You out of spells, or do you still have one more
I still
spell?
have one more spell slot.
Okay. You cast Shadow Blade.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. So, as kind of, I like to imagine some of the dots, the little shadow dots on the sword, kind of almost like sink into it.
Yeah.
And
what did I say? Marv like last time was like nom 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 when he like ate up one of the
yeah.
things. So he absorbs some of these shadows things and the blade turning that iconic shadowy form. Okay, but you can't use it.
That is all I can do.
So
yeah.
you just have it. Okay, well then he is going to take advantage of your restrained and 2 advantaged multi-attacks coming your way. First one.
Be good.
Oh, I didn't roll great. That would be only a 14.
That does hit.
Oh, it does hit. Okay. So let's just see if both hit. Second one's gonna hit. Okay. So, first attack, you take
Not good.
7 damage. Second attack, you take 7 damage. You take 14 total damage
Oh.
as this thing slashes with its claws into you. How you doing?
That hurts.
It's not nice.
Loud.
It's not nice. It's a bad thing.
Okay. I'm still restrained.
You are still restrained.
Okay.
Can you please make for me... Oh, what do I want to call this? Can you tell me what would happen in this moment where Mel is restrained, was not able to break free, and was just hit by 14 damage? How does Mel react?
I react?
Yeah. Trapped. How do you think Mel reacts?
Like reaction, like feeling or like action?
Outward reaction.
I'd probably be, as that like bruise kind of hits, probably a mix of like anger at not being able to kind of have that ability to strike back. Probably fear, but I think it'd be more. It's less fear. Like there's fear for herself.
Yeah.
But there's also just fear of having this thing kind of be able to do this and get away with it. Being in a situation that I am at a heavy disadvantage at. I think that like I've been in this before, but it's still not a pleasant feeling after everything that I've been through.
Okay.
So yeah. Also determination.
Okay.
Because I do want to defeat this thing.
How do you think you act in that moment? Because those are all feelings and how you feel. But how do you think you physically act in that moment? Is this a yell? Is this a grumpy look? Is this a, you know what I mean?
I I definitely like flinch and recoil at the damage, but I think I probably just take a deep breath to steady myself and kind of straighten up and
square up on this thing.
Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna roll something then. Okay. From behind with your passive perception.
The 10?
Of a 10, which is terrible.
Yeah.
You hear a voice go, "Oh boy, I just gotta do everything, don't I?" And with maybe a hit you weren't expecting, you are tackled. And with an 18, you are freed with someone else's action of your restrained condition, as you are suddenly tackled to the ground by a purple-clad figure. And as they stand up, you see them wearing a hood over their head with a mask that has a bunch of holes in it with a big central cyclops eye in a symbol you have seen before.
Oh, the one.
Yes, so this was the Night Watch that you had seen a symbol for in Merkborough. And you see this person stand up, brush themselves off, and look down at you and say, "Well, come on, get up already. We got work to do."
Oh.
And we'll say at the initiative top here, it comes back around to your turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I stand up.
Yep. And so next to you is this about your height, fully clad, purple straps, very like rogue. If you imagine a rogue, everybody. Rogue outfit.
Yeah.
Hood up. And this almost like a mesh mask.
But
so they can see through it, but there's this like painted white eye across the front.
Nice.
With that single pupil, single eye. And so you can't see a face.
Okay.
And it is your turn. And she is holding a pretty cool, intricate-looking crossbow at her side.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And this thing is in your face, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I stare at her for a second.
Okay.
And just, yeah, let's get to it.
There you
and
go.
I, turn back. This thing is... I am going to slash at it with the shadow-bladed sword.
With you have advantage because it is midnight.
Oh, it is. Oh, right. A 17.
17 absolutely hits.
Nice. Plus my Hexblade's Curse, which should be still on it, so a 10. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Psychic if it matters.
Does, actually, for this guy. Okay. And...
so that's my action.
That is your action.
I don't really have any bonus actions that I can do because I don't have any spell slots anymore. So is there like any rubble around, I guess, that I can move towards?
Not without kind of leaving the clearing, and you're in melee.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
I have an idea.
Okay.
And I want to know if this mechanic works in your world. If I flanked around this thing, so we're on opposite sides of it.
Oh, the advantage rule?
Would this work?
I like that rule. I like using it. So
okay.
It doesn't happen in the podcast much because it's usually just you. So I'm fine with that, especially her being roguish in nature.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to flank around this thing.
Okay.
Give her.
So you get that sort of bonus to having an ally in range. You flank around to the side. This thing, it focuses hard on what it's doing, so it continues to focus on you.
Okay.
You just did damage to it, all of that. Okay.
I can't technically do anything to shake this thing.
Okay.
Or
we're going to say
myself.
at this moment, you hear another whistle sounding, and you look over, and the two remaining MMCD officers have kind of gotten to their senses a little bit, and they form up. And they kind of get on one side of this thing also. You have this Night Watch lady on one side, the eye kind of covering it. And yeah, it was like a female voice that you heard. The eye looking creepily, right? It's kind of you can't really tell any emotion or anything behind it. And you on the other side, this Anubis-esque creature kind of takes a moment to look around, and then it's going to take a big hand and it's going to jab it down into the ground.
Oh.
And it starts pulling in the mists.
Oh.
From other areas. And from the outskirts of this market, 3 beams go out. of this mist energy.
Oh.
And then it starts pulling its hand up and up from the ground, and it's pulling in, and you see these dog beasts, these gloamhounds, being almost like they're being pulled by a tail, dragged out of wherever they were. One must have been destroyed, but 3 being pulled from where they were, kind of like clawing at the ground, almost trying not to come, and this thing pulls them up and pulls them into its own body, and this thing forms
so there's
up a
been
little
2
bit.
that have been destroyed?
3, or 1 been destroyed.
So there should be 4.
Well, there were 4. So there's 3 beams going out to the remaining gloamhounds and him. That makes 4 total.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And as he pulls them in, they like course into his arm and into his body. And like 2 like dog head pauldrons form on his body. And like chest claws like form in. And he basically like powers up a little bit. And this thing grows another foot in size. And
that
it just
ain't
kind
good.
of like roars into the darkness. And we'll finish this fight on next episode.
Wait, what? Oh, no!
Because he's still got some tricks up his sleeve, and it is time to be done.
I ain't doing that well.
All right, cool. See, got lots of combat weeks in a row. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this crazy, chaotic, shadowy combat episode.
Yeah, that was fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you're running low on some stuff here.
I don't really know what to do.
Fight.
But
Win.
I can take a week to figure it out.
You can. All right. We're going to leave it there. We'll finish up our fight with this Anubis beast next week. And then maybe you'll move on to some other things.
Maybe.
All right. Thank you all so much for listening.
And yeah, we'll see you next time
We will see you next time
on
Dadventurous.
Dadventurous.